guys can bleed this out? Yeah?
All right, so you guys were up by at least 5 points late. Like you guys were up 5 points late. Like what happened?
All right. First, before we answer any question, I just want to appreciate everybody for the Uno League. Obviously, it's been a fun experience that you guys actually were able to put this apart for us. It means a lot because, you know, we kind of grew up in neighborhoods where we really didn't have anything. And it's always good to kind of represent and trying to do what we do in our best and our ability and just play basketball and be and kind of have a camaraderie and just be as a family. So I think that's one thing. Honestly, to be honest, it was kind of tough. It was just a lot of mental lapses that we had. I already spoke about it throughout the season. Like we were doing a lot of mistakes that, to be honest, it kind of came to bite us. And I feel like that's pretty much all I can say for that one.
So this one's for Prince. You seem to have a lot of issues with the refs today. Can you elaborate on that?
To be honest, like the referees are the referees. Honestly, I'm not gonna judge their call. I'm not gonna judge what they do. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that I don't agree based on the rules that they were trying to make during the game. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's up to them. Like I feel like we were up a certain amount of points when there was at least in a lesser time, and I felt like we weren't able to execute throughout that time, and that's why we lost the game, to be honest.
This one's for Hashi. So what were your thoughts on your role players' performance today?
You guys are nasty. But no, they played great. Like every other week, man. I don't know, I seen the article. Everything was false in that article. I'm not sure. Was that you who wrote that? He's not here. He's not here today. Okay. That's a great convenience. But yeah, no, honestly, they played great. They did their job. Yeah, but this was not on them, so it was on us. So that's it.
What do you guys think you guys could have done better to change the outcome?
I know me personally, I had a slow start. I think if I had a better start myself, I think it would have made a huge difference because everyone is doing their thing and like hooping. But I think just like closing out on the threes, they hit some big threes that brought them into the game. I think just like being available, like making sure like we're all available to like get the ball whatnot and not just being stagnant. But honestly, this one was on us. We were up and we just sold. So.
You mentioned a lot of mistakes. Well, let's just start. You guys basically, like, the game was yours. 1 minute left. From your eyes, what went wrong in that last minute?
To be honest, I kind of spoke about it before. I felt like with our team, the main thing is that I don't know if it was scared or just being caught up too much on the moment, that we weren't able to just handle pressure. And I felt like when they started pressuring us, and it kind of happened last week too when the yellow team, I don't know their names, but when they started pressuring us, they came back. And obviously I kind of already knew that if we were really disciplined, and that's not only on me, that's everybody that's on the court, because I felt like it's a team sport at the end of the day. Like at the end of the day, obviously people are telling us that, yeah, I needed to close or Isaiah had to close. But at the end of the day, when there's 5 guys on the court, 5 guys have to be active and engaged on the court. And I felt that throughout at that point when all the pressure ended up being like coming towards us, it ended up being very rattled, being very kind of sporadic. And I felt like that's what made us kind of lose that game, to be honest.
You guys, just want to ask, like, last thoughts. How would you sum up this season? Obviously, being so close to the finals, how would you sum it up? Want to hear from you, all 3 of you guys, just from that.
It was championship or bust, so the season's a failure, of course, but I had a lot of fun. You know, first season, right? But we'll be back next season.
Same roster?
Of course, same roster. I'm not sure what you're trying to imply there, but same roster.
Honestly, once again, like, obviously I'm disappointed in myself the way I played. Could have done better, but at the end of the day, it's not about what have, could have, whatever. Like, it's really about being in the present moment, and I felt like I didn't do my job, and obviously at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. have another day for me to kind of survive and figure out what's the next step. So I think that's how I'm gonna go from there.
Me personally, regardless of the outcome, this league's a lot of fun. Even doing this interview, it's pretty dope. Not a lot of leagues do interviews like this, so I think appreciate you guys doing this. Yeah, great experience. If I'm invited back, I'll definitely come back and appreciate you guys.